Hello, I'm Miss Aili from the Yonkers Library in New York. But for now, I'm at home with all of my favorite books, and I'd love to read them with you. Let's sing our welcome song, shall we? Welcome, welcome everyone. Now you're here, let's have some fun. Stories old and stories new. Fun for me and fun for you. Welcome, welcome everyone. Now you're here, let's have some fun. Today, we are reading two stories about Frog and Toad by Arnold Lobel. And the first one is called Ice Cream. One hot summer day, Frog and Toad sat by the pond. "I wish we had some sweet, cold ice cream," said Frog. "What a good idea," said Toad. "Wait right here, Frog. I will be back soon." Toad went to the store. He bought 2 big ice cream cones. Toad licked one of the cones. "Frog likes chocolate best," said Toad, "and so do I." Toad walked along the path. A large, soft drop of chocolate ice cream slipped down his arm. "This ice cream is melting in the sun," said Toad. Toad walked faster. Many drops of melting ice cream flew through the air. They fell down on Toad's head. "I must hurry back to Frog," he cried. More and more of the ice cream was melting. It dripped down on Toad's jacket. It splattered on his pants and on his feet. "Where is the path?" cried Toad. "I cannot see." Frog sat by the pond, waiting for Toad. A mouse ran by. "I just saw something awful!" cried the mouse. "It was big and brown." "Something covered with sticks and leaves is moving this way!" cried a squirrel. "Here comes a thing with horns!" shouted a rabbit. "Run for your life!" "What can it be?" asked Frog. Frog hid behind a rock. He saw the thing coming. It was big and brown. It was covered with sticks and leaves. It had 2 horns. "Frog!" cried the thing. "Where are you?" "Good heavens!" said Frog. "That thing is Toad!" Toad fell into the pond. He sank to the bottom and came up again. "Drat," said Toad. "All of our sweet, cold ice cream has washed away." "Never mind," said Frog. "I know what we can do." Frog and Toad quickly ran back to the store. Then they sat in the shade of a large tree and ate their chocolate ice cream cones together. And that's the end. Well, they had their ice cream. Why don't we sing a song about ice cream? Are you ready? Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Rah, rah, rah. Tuesdays, Mondays, we all scream for Sundays. Sis, boom, ba, boola, boola, sarsaparilla. If you've got chocolate, we'll take vanilla. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Rah, rah, rah. Our second story is called The Hat. On Toad's birthday, Frog gave him a hat. Toad was delighted. "Happy birthday," said Frog. Toad put on the hat. It fell down over his eyes. "I am sorry," said Frog. "That hat is much too big for you. I will give you something else." "No," said Toad. "This hat is your present to me. I like it. I will wear it the way it is." Frog and Toad went for a walk. Toad tripped over a rock. He bumped into a tree. He fell in a hole. "Frog," said Toad, "I can't see anything. I will not be able to wear your beautiful present. This is a sad birthday for me." Frog and Toad were sad for a while. Then Frog said, "Toad, here is what you must do. Tonight, when you go to bed, you must think some very big thoughts. Those big thoughts will make your head grow larger. In the morning, your new hat may fit." "What a good idea," said Toad. That night, when Toad went to bed, he thought the biggest thoughts that he could think. Toad thought about giant sunflowers. He thought about tall oak trees. He thought about high mountains covered with snow. Then Toad fell asleep. Frog came into Toad's house. He came in quietly. Frog found the hat and took it to his house. Frog poured some water on the hat. He put the hat in a warm place to dry. It began to shrink. The hat grew smaller and smaller. Frog went back to Toad's house. Toad was still fast asleep. Frog put the hat back where he had found it. When Toad woke up in the morning, he put the hat on his head. It was just the right size. Toad ran to Frog's house. "Frog, Frog," he cried. "All those big thoughts have made my head much larger. Now I can wear your present." Frog and Toad went for a walk. Toad did not trip over a rock. He did not bump into a tree. He did not fall in a hole. It turned out to be a very pleasant day after Toad's birthday. And that's the end. And now it's time for us to say goodbye. Can we sing our goodbye song? Ready? Goodbye, goodbye, everyone. Story time was so much fun. We are done, but don't be blue. Next time we'll read something new. Goodbye, goodbye, everyone. Next time we'll have lots more fun. Goodbye.